This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Squarespace. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. This is my review of the Nike Plus Fuel Band. This band right here slaps onto your wrist and it helps you keep track of basic things like how many steps you're taking a day, your calories, your Nike Fuel, and I'll explain that here a little bit later, and different things like that to help you keep an overall track of your fitness. So I'm going to talk about the design, the hardware, the software, including the iOS applications, and whether this would be a good fit for you. So now I'm going to talk about the hardware. Now when you first look at it, it's definitely bigger than its other rival competitor, I guess we can say now, the Jawbone Up. It's about an inch across. It has a rubberized type of feel. It doesn't feel bad on your skin, doesn't irritate you, and it's very lightweight. You're really not going to notice it throughout the day, but it is big enough where people will notice this thing on your wrist itself. Now the band has over 100 LED lights to show you different stats and information that the band is tracking. Now at the bottom you have over 20 color LED lights to show you your daily progress towards your daily goal until you get all the way up to green to the max. It also does have 100 white LED lights to show you the text, so show you the information like the time and how many calories you burn and all that stuff. All the text will be in those white LED lights. It also does have an ambient light sensor, so if you are in a dark room, it'll bump up the brightness so you can see it, and if you're in a light room or outside in the daylight, it'll dim those down so you can read everything clearly. And it also is water resistant, so you can walk in the rain or you can take a shower with this thing. You can't go swimming with this, it's not waterproof. You can't go swimming with it, but you can do basic things without having to worry about it breaking because of water damage. So Nike also went the extra mile to make sure this band is going to be a comfortable fit for everybody. And they offer 3 standard sizes, small, medium, and large. The one I'm reviewing for you guys today is the medium. I was kind of worried that this is going to be a little bit too small, but I was surprised that they did offer 2 extenders that came inside the box. They didn't offer, they put 2 extenders inside of the box. So one of those is 8 millimeters and one is 16 millimeters. But basically you can add those into it to get the custom fit to make sure this thing fits your wrist. So even though this medium was initially a little bit tight, adding the extender on there just made it a comfortable fit. And it's very easy. They send you this little tool inside the box that you just poke down in the little hole, and you can pop the extenders on or off and put them back on, put the thing on your wrist, and now you're ready to go. So I do like that Nike took that extra step to make sure you don't have to worry about getting the size too small or too big. And also in the box you get a USB charging cable and also a charging stand. So you actually connect the cable with the stand just like so, as I'm showing you here right in this video. And then now you can plug in and it'll be sitting upright, so it won't be just laying on the ground somewhere, but also too it'll be charging or syncing with the application at the same time. Now speaking of battery life, Nike says you'll get about 4 days of usage. I was able to get about 5 days of usage, so it'll get you through the majority of the week. So I think battery life was pretty decent. Now it's going to explain how this band actually works. Now inside the band you have a 3-axis accelerometer, so it's tracking all of your motions. So whether you're running, you're moving, you're walking, you're jogging, you're jumping up and down, you're playing basketball, whatever you're doing, you're dancing, it's tracking all of that motion. It kind of sees, you know, how much effort you're putting into it, and then it calculates all that into Nike Fuel, which is basically a standard point system that is standard for everybody across the board. And now I'm about to show you the free iOS application that you can download for your iPhone or iPod Touch. Now when you first open up the application, you are going to need to sync your band to the application itself, and it works over Bluetooth, which is nice. You don't need to plug it into anything. So basically you hold down the I guess the home button on the band for a couple seconds, and then it'll start syncing. It'll sync all the information over, and when that is done, it will go ahead and show you your progress throughout that day as far as how far you are from reaching your daily goal, or if you already reached it, it'll give you a nice little celebration or something. And also keep track of your calories, your steps, your distance, all within this application itself. Then you can head over to the activity tab, which will give you a little bit more detail as far as what time of the day were you more active, or what time of the day you need to start moving more, and things like that. And also you can set your own little personal mood. If you hit that little smiley face there, it can tell you how you were feeling, and also you can put a little status or a little comment there about how your day was to kind of give you a little pick-me-up if you need to. And also does have a profile section. You can go ahead and see your best day, your best week, your best month, your longest streak, the best days of the week. And also too, when you get certain trophies, they show up at the bottom here, and you click those or tap on those, they give you a nice little cool animation, again, to make you feel a little bit better. But I do really like those animations there. So those are some cool trophies for you. All right, guys, well, I just showed you everything about this band. I showed you the hardware, showed you the software, and I showed you how it works. Now, is this something that you should get? Well, it depends on what you're doing in your life. Now, this thing is not going to get you in shape. It's not going to make you lose weight, but it is going to help you keep track of your daily progress. And it's always good to have a goal, which this thing is going to be most important for, to keep you aiming at a certain goal per day or per week or per month or per year, and to have something that you need to reach. And this band will be easy to keep track of the basic information. And a couple of improvements for this band: it could be a little bit smaller. I know it does have the LED lights on there. That's what it has to be a little bit bigger than other alternatives out there, but I think it's just a little bit smaller will help it keep just less of a presence on your wrist. And also too, I do think it does need an Android application. I mean, by now a lot of people do have Android phones and devices, but other than that, I think there's really no other negatives with this band at all. It's just really whether this is something something good for you, whether this is something that you want. And for $149, again, this is something that is just depending on what you want to use it for. It's not a bad device. Are there other alternatives out there? Yes, but a lot of them don't have really good iOS applications and ways to track all this stuff that the Nike has provided for you with this band. So the question that a lot of people are going to be asking me is the Fuelband better than the Jawbone Up? And I would say definitely yes. One, because the Jawbone Up has some manufacturing problems, and a lot of people's, including mine, broke on me after a couple days or a few days worth of use. Two, this does provide you more information on the band itself, and also two, I think it's a better iOS application and to keep track of everything. Now, it's not as social as the Jawbone Up was. That's one thing that the Up has going for it. But I think this band overall does everything else better for it. Plus, you don't have to plug it in. It's Bluetooth. The Jawbone Up, you do have to plug in via the headphone jack. So I personally would recommend this Nike Plus Fuelband over the Jawbone Up right now. But I really can't wait to see the second versions of both of these devices when they eventually come out. So anyway, guys, this is my thoughts about the Nike Plus Fuelband. But before we head out of here, let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video. And today's sponsor is Squarespace. Squarespace is a very fast and easy way to get your own personal blog or really any other type of website up and running in just a matter of minutes. And they have tons of different templates and styles you can choose from. And recently they just updated 13 of those new templates and also added 85 new styles, which is pretty cool. Again, you can start from these templates and then customize them to your liking depending on what you need to do with them. And they now have new CSS editors for people who like to do their own personal coding. And now they do offer live online workshops. So if you want to learn about SEO or learn about how to get your website out there and people to start hitting it, they have workshops that you can attend live online to help you with that. And with 24-hour customer support, iPhone and iPad applications, you really can't go wrong with Squarespace. So if you want to go ahead and check out Squarespace at a discount, since you are Sojourner's best viewer, you can get 15% off the next 6 months if you go to squarespace.com and enter in the coupon code SOLDIER3, and the link is down below. Again, the coupon code is SOLDIER3, so go check it out. All right, thanks for watching this video, guys. Please leave a comment down below. But what you think about the Nike Plus Fuelband? And thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.